Dr. Henry Loomis, this is Zora Bennett, our mission specialist.
Sorry, what mission?
Move up towards Barbados, avoid government patrol, but there aren't that many anymore.
Why's that?
No one's dumb enough to go where we're going.
Welcome back, Duality9xers. Welcome back. I got a great treat for you guys today. Today we're going to be talking about Jurassic World Rebirth, the upcoming 7th installment in the Jurassic Park series, set to release this summer, July 2nd of 2025. Now, Jurassic Park, probably one of the most iconic films ever created. Rarely do I ever come across a movie that's not only encapsulated the interest, the intrigue, the excitement, but the imagination of so many people all around the world. Yes, all around the world. When I was growing up, as a young kid, I was absolutely encapsulated by dinosaurs, and just I always wanted to know what would it be like to actually come across a real life dinosaur. What would that be like? It just the curiosity, and then of course Jurassic Park. It just wasn't a film to bring these magnificent creatures and beasts back to life one more time for our ages to see, but it was an opportunity to have discussions about the possibility of actually bringing back these species to life through through various means and scientific means, through cloning, and of course now there's talks about bringing back the woolly mammoth and bringing back the thylacine and bringing back all these other creatures that have gone extinct. But at the same time, that's the debate. If you have the capabilities, if you have the science to be able to bring these creatures back, is it worth it? Should you do it? That's the age-old debate. And that's why movies like this continue to spark our imagination and bring about, this curiosity. This movie was directed by Gareth Edwards. You probably know his work from Rogue One, Star Wars, and it was also written by David Koepp, who's a co-writer of the original Jurassic Park. Now, this movie is set 5 years after the events of Jurassic World Dominion. And, of course, the Earth as we knew, at this time, it's quite inhospitable to dinosaurs, of course. You would think by now people understand that, wait a minute, maybe bringing back dinosaurs is not such a good thing. But the story itself follows Zora Bennett, the character in the film, played by Scarlett Johansson. And she's like a covert operations expert, and she's hired by this pharmaceutical company, of course, whose main focus is to lead this mission to extract genetic material from the world's largest dinosaurs. Now their mission obviously leads them to this forbidden island. Of course, everything is on this forbidden island. You just hearing the name forbidden, or the word, or just hearing forbidden island, obviously that nothing good happens there. But this was once home to the original Jurassic Park facility, and they of course encounter some very mutated and angry, very, very angry dinosaurs. And of course they're there to uncover some very long hidden secrets. So I'm gonna get to the trailer. I want you guys to watch this. The first trailer came out several months ago, but let's get to it and let's take a look and see what this jazz is all about.
Dr. Henry Loomis, this is Zora Bennett, our mission specialist.
Sorry, what mission?
This would be a medical breakthrough that could save countless lives. It comes from the largest dinosaurs on the planet.
Oh my God. Fortunately for us, all these species exist in one isolated place. Can you be ready tomorrow?
I can guarantee your safety. I mean, more or less.
More or less?
He's your guy?
We're the best. That moving things and people in and out of places they shouldn't be.
Move up towards Barbados, avoid government patrol, but there aren't that many anymore.
Why's that?
No one's dumb enough to go where we're going.
This island was the research facility for the original Jurassic Park.
We need DNA from the 3 biggest dinosaurs.
Do we have to get a sample from an egg?
I suppose we could try and get it from the parent, but they're a flying carnivore the size of an F-16.
Maybe we should make it quick.
These dinosaurs were too dangerous for the original park.
Please don't say they're raptors. They're raptors.
The worst of the worst were left here.
Duncan!
We put ourselves in a place we don't belong. Survival is a long shot.
What the hell are those?
They're helping the mosasaur defend territory, stalk, hunt.
None of what you just said is good.
Wow, that was intense. Guys, I can't wait for this film to come out. As a longtime fan of Jurassic Park, I'm actually going to I'm going to go back and I'm going to watch all the Jurassic Park films from past to present in preparation to this upcoming Jurassic World Rebirth. And that's I'm going to do that because I want to reacquaint myself and refamiliarize myself with the storyline so that I'm kind of brought up to speed and I'm ready to go. I don't want to miss a beat. I don't want to miss anything. In fact, I think this is going to be one of the most unbelievable films of the summer. And it's not only going to, again, capture the hearts and imaginations of people of all ages, like all Jurassic Park films does, but I think it's also going to bring about more discussion and more debate about the possibility of cloning and bringing back some of these, ancient, and I'm not going to say mythological, but because they actually existed, but ancient beasts back to reality. So, I don't know how you feel about that, if you think it's a good idea or not. The movies pretty much can sum it up. It wasn't a good idea to bring back, obviously these dinosaurs in that capacity. But that said, the mind will always be curious, and it's a conversation that that you'll continue to have in your minds with your friends, with people that you know. So I can't wait. So we talked about the story following Scarlett Johansson, who plays Zora Bennett. She's phenomenal. She's a very strong female actress. She's going to bring about a lot of she has that screen appeal. Everyone knows her from the Marvel series, and she's done so many films. She's amazing. But I think this movie is poised to offer a very fresh perspective to the whole dinosaur saga. And I think it's going to bring about and elicit a lot more conversation. So can't wait to see her. Can't wait to see Mahershala Ali as Duncan Cade. And, of course, Jonathan Bailey as Dr. Henry Loomis. And there's obviously a whole plethora of actors and actresses in this film. But, the movie was produced by Frank Marshall and Patrick Crowley alongside the legendary Steven Spielberg. And Jim Spencer and Dennis Stewart acting as executive producer. So most of this film was actually filmed in places like Thailand, Malta, the United Kingdom. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see kind of how this movie kind of plays out. So I'm excited. Before I go, I'm going to play one more clip, and this is the 30-second clip, I believe.
Oh my God.
island was the research facility for the original Jurassic Park.
Any dinosaur's too dangerous. We're left here.
I'm sorry.
Jurassic World, rated PG-13.
Jurassic World, rated PG-13, The Rebirth. Coming to a cinema near you, July 2nd, 2025. Be there or be square. All right, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that trailer. I can't wait to watch it. I'd love to hear your comments on it. So when you get a chance, drop it in the lines. And please, if you guys can, like and subscribe. And I look forward to catching you guys on the next one. Thank you.